Welcome to Rokani Media Football. This is the match preview, Liverpool versus Arsenal. That is the match preview, FA Cup third round. Arsenal is hosting Liverpool at the Emirates. Remember last season, all last year's FA Cup, Arsenal was knocked out by Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium. That game ended 1-0. You remember? In that game, Thomas Partey went ahead to get a back injury that kept him out for long. Then I think that was the last game Lokonga played for Arsenal, if I'm not mistaken, and he was loaned to Crystal Palace. Remember his huge exchange of words with the captain, Martin Odegaard, right? And then the goal scorer was none other than Nathan Ake. It ended 1-0 in favor of Manchester City, and Arsenal was really knocked out. And that's so Manchester City go up to the final and obviously win it by beating United in the final at Wembley by 2-1. Now, Arsenal are really charged for this, and Mikel Arteta has gone ahead and really confirmed to us that they are not having Thomas Partey, Fabio Vieira, no Julian Timber. I think those are the three injuries that Arsenal are really having, but the rest of the players are readily available, ready to take on Liverpool. This season, they've only met once, and that game ended 1-1, and it was at the Emirates. But the big factor and big change into this game of football comes in through after players like McAllister and Diego Jota returning back into the squad of Liverpool. That really makes it very hard for them to obviously face this side. Remember, those two are really pivotal because McAllister has been really integral into that midfield. You know, they had formed a very good midfield partnership with Basilai and McAllister and I think Gravenberch, right? And Curtis Jones all either. So that midfield has been playing very well. The coming of McAllister is a huge boost. And the return of none other than Diego Jota is also a huge boost as far as this game of football is really concerned. So when you look at Liverpool, I think it's Robertson, Joel Matip. They are not having this guy is Bajitech, I've forgotten the name, but they're really having most of the players available, and it's really going to be very important for Mikel Arteta to get his tactics right because Liverpool is coming in through on the full attack. And when you look at Liverpool, they're having players that are leaving for the Asian Cup and the African Cup of Nations respectively. As far as Arsenal, when we start up with Liverpool, Mohamed Salah is leaving for the AFCON to play for Egypt, but I know before he goes, he has to first play this game. And I know on Sunday, it's going to be his last game for Liverpool until when they get knocked out of the African Cup of Nations. Then the other one at Liverpool is Endo Wataru. Wataru Endo has been named the Liverpool player for the month of December, and he has to play a huge part into this game of football. And don't be surprised if at all that midfield has Endo, Basilai and McAllister, meaning that McAllister is going to be played as a number 8, and Basilai will be played as a number 10 in the midfield 3, making it a little bit hard for Arsenal to obviously come in through and really put in the required shift. So that is the team news coming in through from both teams, and we're here to let you know that a lot is really going to happen at the Emirates. And Arsenal has everything to win this game because they're going to be at Emirates, but Arteta needs to do one thing that I'm going to show you in this probable starting 11. Rokani David is my name. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily, and smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified every time I upload a video onto this beautiful channel of ours. Now let's go into the predicted starting 11 of Arsenal and see what changes do we expect the manager to make of Arsenal. And for Arsenal, by the way, Tomiyasu might be playing his last game until his team of Japan gets knocked out of the Asian Cup. Then Thomas Partey is not going because he's injured. Elneny has already gone ahead to fly to Egypt to obviously take part into the training sessions with his national team as they prepare to play in their African Cup of Nations. So those are the players that are really going to be out, and you can as well weigh in and see which team is going to miss who into this game of football. But for Arsenal, when you look at the predicted starting 11, for me, it's going to be Aaron Ramsdale in goal. That is it. This is his tournament, and justice needs to be served to him because he has not been part of the Champions League Champions League starting 11 until when Arsenal got through and they went ahead and really drew 1-1 away in PSV. Then they went ahead to obviously give him a Premier League game, against Brentford and the Carabao Cup games. Now, the FA Cup should be Ramsdale's game for him to start. So we anticipate that Ramsdale is going to be in between the stitches for Arsenal to do the needful. On the right back, it's going to be Benjamin White. Ben White is going to play onto the right back of Arsenal to see to it that he closes down on either Gakpo, Diego Jota or Luis Diaz. Then on the left back, who is going to face Mohamed Salah? It's not Zinchenko this time round. It's Tomiyasu, and this is his last job to do for Liverpool to do for Arsenal to stop Liverpool's marauding in form right attack midfielder, that is Mohamed Salah, into that position. So that is Tomiyasu for you, and it's really very good to see it that Tomiyasu is really here. And Arsenal fans will have a little bit of a breather as Tomiyasu really defends Mohamed Salah, because when he faced Zinchenko at the Anfield, he is the outlet that really led to the goal that served as an equalizer before the end of the first half. So Tomiyasu is going to deal with Mohamed Salah, and we know how he pockets him. He pockets him very, very well. So central defense, obviously right-sided centre-back, it's going to be William Saliba, and the left-sided centre-back is going to be Gabriel Magalhaes. No doubt, Mikel Arteta will push to go in for a treble. However, much is going to hit to drop deep into the 4th position in the league, but it's just 5 points off the table leaders, that is Liverpool. And if at all you are Arsenal, you would like to obviously send a message to Liverpool that we can obviously chase you off the park and see to it that we even close you down in the league, because you are going to have a game to play here in the league, and to show you that we can obviously beat you up here at the Emirates, all we can do is to first knock you out of the FA Cup to act as a confirmation that we can obviously get you going and really stop you anytime we feel like. So Liverpool are really coming in through strong, and Arsenal is really strong. So wait and see who is going to end up the day as the overall winner. Remember, if at all they draw, then there will be what we call a return leg, very, very soon. It might be played in the midweek. So all Arsenal has to do is to win this game and not wanting to go for return leg at Anfield. Then in the central midfield, I welcome Jorginho. In this game, I think Arteta has to start Jorginho into that midfield. These are the games that Jorginho is made for. That is it. These are the games that Jorginho is made up for, and he wants to obviously put in a shift that everyone wants to obviously appreciate. So if you start Jorginho in that midfield, that will give Declan Rice a lot of room to operate alongside Martin Odegaard in that midfield three. And in games like this, you would love to have a sitting midfielder like Jorginho, who will get that ball and comfortably pass it onto the right, left, in there for you through the central axis, and let Declan Rice maraud into the final third, as play the box-to-box role, because he's good at that. Because in games like this, you'll need a player like Declan Rice, Let Jorginho sit and shield the back four. After shielding the back four, then Declan Rice and Odegaard will surge into the final third and will cause havoc into the opponent's area. And at a certain point in the game of Liverpool, I ask myself, why didn't Arteta take off maybe Havertz and bring on Jorginho to see to it that he lets Declan Rice really play a little bit further, because these are the games where you need him to be doing that job for you. Then right forward, Bukayo Saka, I think is going to play into that game. Bukayo Saka, right forward. Then right forward, and the left forward is going to be Martinelli. Arteta loves him a lot. And leading the line is going to be Gabriel Jesus. So when you look at Bukayo Saka in the game that ended 1-1, he really had nothing to do in that game. He was pocketed for the entire game, and a lot needs to obviously be rectified into that beautiful game of football. So he needs to study well how to really go past Gomez, because Gomez is going to play as the left back. Remember, Smiskas is also really having a problem with his shoulder, and it was caused by Bukayo Saka, who went ahead, who went shoulder to shoulder with him, and Smiskas fell into his manager, Jurgen Klopp, and Jurgen Klopp really went down the floor. So that is Bukayo Saka for you. And on the left, it's going to be Trent Alexander-Arnold facing Martinelli. Martinelli, if he acted better on the ball, he would have gone ahead to destroy Liverpool, because he got close to 4 or 5 chances when he found himself in good spaces, but he couldn't really use that chance to obviously do the needful and really make those chances count. So I think this time around, he needs to get a very beautiful lesson from Arteta to tell him exactly what to do and what not to do into that game. But he really had a very good goal. So that is my predicted starting 11 for the side of Arsenal. And you can as well tell me your additions and subtraction to that squad. Who do you want to start and who don't you want to start into that beautiful game of football? So let's go into the head-to-head business and see how things are really going to pan out. Head-to-head, since losing the 2001 final in Cardiff, Arsenal have won their last 3 FA Cup meetings with Liverpool, beating them 1-0 at Highbury in 2001, 2002, 3-1 at Anfield in 2006, 2007, and 2-1 at the Emirates in 2013-2014. So Arsenal has a very good record on Liverpool when it comes to the FA Cup. So that's one of the things to note if at all you are an Arsenal fan and Liverpool fan. Then Arsenal-Liverpool head-to-head. Only Man United 10 have eliminated Liverpool from the FA Cup more times often than Arsenal 8. However, only Man United 8 have knocked the Gunners out of the Cup more often than the Reds. So it comes to your confirmation that Arsenal have gone ahead to knock out Liverpool 8 times, and then United have gone ahead to knock out Liverpool 10 times. Then Arsenal have lost 3 of their last 49 FA Cup home games. They've won 36, drawn 10, going down 1-0 against Blackburn in 2012-2013, 2-1 against Watford in 2015, 2016, and 3-1 against Man United in 2018, 2019. That is it. So that is the head-to-head. And the fourth one is Liverpool have only been eliminated from the FA Cup at this stage in one of the last seasons, going 2-1 down at Wolverhampton Wanderers in 2018-2019. And lastly, Arsenal's Gabriel Jesus has been involved in 16 goals in 20 FA Cup appearances, scoring 10 and assisting 6. His last appearance in the competition was against Liverpool, providing an assist in a 3-2 Man City semi-final defeat in 2021-2022. So that is all about Gabriel Jesus and what they bring up onto the plate. Now, this trophy is really very, very, very good, and it served a lot of soft ground welcome for Mikel Arteta. Remember, this is the trophy that he won when he first became the manager of Arsenal. He knocked out Man City in the semi-finals and went ahead to beat Chelsea in the finals to win it. So that is Mikel Arteta for you. And Arsenal fans will have some huge history on this trophy, and they want to obviously proceed. Though, ever since he won it, hasn't been lucky to surpass the first 2 stages of this FA Cup. That is the 3rd round and 4th round, meaning that this time around he has a chance to knock out Liverpool. When you knock out Liverpool, you know that one of the big teams is out, and now you're left with Man United, Chelsea, Manchester City, Newcastle, and very many others, and you wait for the draw. I think it's going to be held on a Monday. And one is asking, Rokani, what's your prediction? I see a draw. I see a draw of 2-2 at Emirates. Why? Arsenal are really going to attack, and Liverpool will try to hit Arsenal on the break. So, unless otherwise Arsenal score very many goals, I don't see them really winning this game. And if at all they win, I'll be not surprised, but I expect a draw and a rematch of a game that is going to be sorted out at Anfield. That's the draw I'm seeing written all over this fixture. But it depends on how Arteta really goes ahead to approach this game. If he gets in Jorginho, Rice in that midfield, I'll have lots of hopes that they can at least really knock out Liverpool. But if he goes Kai Havertz, Rice, Odegaard, I think wouldn't have gone ahead to learn from his past mistakes. That is it. So thank you guys for watching through. Your predictions are welcome in the comment section below. And remember, Arsenal has been having a very, 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 very bad form that has been really, 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 really underwhelming. and they've been really underperforming. In the past 3 games they've gone ahead to play, they've registered 1 point from the game of Liverpool. They lost to West Ham 2-0, and they lost to Fulham 2-1. It shows you how bad this side is doing onto the winning side. So, will this be a spark for Arsenal's getting back to winning ways? We'll wait and see how that pans out. But that is my predicted starting 11. And thank you for watching in, guys. Rokani David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later. And I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Rokani David is my name. Don't forget to subscribe, because we want to see to it that we hit 20,000 subscribers before the end of this month. And let's continue to spread love onto this channel. The Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum. Hope you guys are going to have fun. Later, we are coming in through with some other games that are really being played today. FA Cup games, by the way, before I really sign out. When you look at the FA Cup games that are going to be played tonight, because yesterday Everton drew 0-0 with Everton, now we are having Brentford, Wolverhampton Wanderers, Tottenham, Burnley, there is Fulham and Rotterdam. You get? So, tomorrow, do you have any big team playing? Sunderland is taking on Newcastle. Which other big team is playing tomorrow? Brighton, Stoke City. Who else? Chelsea, Preston, that is tomorrow. Then on Sunday, Aston Villa, Middlesbrough taking on Michael Carrick, that is Unai Emery. West Ham, Bristol City. Nottingham Forest, Blackpool, Luton Town, Bolton. Where is Manchester City? Arsenal is taking on Liverpool. Wigan Athletic is hosting Man United on Monday. And where is Manchester City? Man City, that means they're at least playing tomorrow. Man City. Where are you at? Man City. Let me check here. Man City. I'm not seeing them anywhere, right? Where are they? Man City is playing Huddersfield Town on Sunday. So that is it. Those are the fixtures. You can as well choose which one to watch and which one not to watch. But I know the biggest is going to be Arsenal versus Liverpool. Bye-bye.